Hello everybody, I am fixing my computer for the millionth time. My brand new PC parts arrived. Oops. I don't want to dox myself. I have all these fucking parts in here that arrived from Amazon over the past few days. And I'm gonna unbox everything for you because the internet likes when I do stuff with computers and PC gaming and PC parts and stuff. And I've been very excited to get my computer working again because I really want to create a lot of content that requires a PC, a gaming PC. Like, I'm gonna do a lot more gaming on this channel. And I have some updates as well for Playhouse the channel, Playhouse the brand. I feel like I just recently posted an update video, and the last video I posted was like kind of it's not intimate, but I was vulnerable about my past experiences with trauma and stuff. And I mentioned that I wanted to make more spiritual, metaphysical type content, but I realized that I don't feel like that goes with the brand itself, because my initial idea for Playhouse was to make it a clothing brand. As you can see, clothing. Check out my merch, playhouse.com. Cop a cute shirt. A clothing brand was my initial intention, but I'm at the point now where I want to do so many different things with the brand and not just limit it to clothing. So I've decided to keep this YouTube channel, the Playhouse main channel, for basic lifestyle stuff like gaming, art, vlogging, lifestyle stuff. And I'm going to be making multiple other channels for different things. Like, I'm going to make well, I've already created the accounts, but I haven't posted anything. I've made a live streaming channel for like meme reactions, reaction type content where I can live stream and talk to people. That will be called Playhouse Live. And then I made a separate YouTube for metaphysical content. That's going to be Playhouse Metaphysics. And then I'm also going to be doing an account for music stuff that's not going to have any Playhouse branding. And it's going to be called Izzy1. That is going to be my music name. I need outlets for all the things I want to do. And I don't want to confuse the people on this channel, because I know gamers are not into astrology. Not all gamers are into the metaphysical, spiritual stuff. Some people just want basic entertainment. And I want to provide that and not get confusing, you know. But anyways, here is the first thing. I'm pretty sure this is the motherboard in here. My motherboard, the previous one I had literally died. Like, I'm pretty sure it was the motherboard that went bad, and I'm not about to take it to a PC repair store again so they can tell me that it died when I already know that. So I just bought a new one. Tomahawk. Bro, I don't know what this is. MSI. I recognize this logo. This is the dragon. This is the MSI dragon. It is the MAG B760 Tomahawk Wi-Fi DDR4 TPM 2.0 Windows 11 compatible Lightning Gen 5 MAG next gen CPU ready Intel Core Intel chipset. B760 supports 13th gen Intel Core processors. And that's exactly what I need. So since my motherboard died, I decided to upgrade the processor as well, because the processor that I currently have, I think, is like a 770 i7 7700K, which was from years ago. I built this PC when I graduated high school. It was a graduation gift, and it's very outdated, a lot of the stuff. I updated the graphics card and the power supply. I forget how many watts the power supply has. I think it has like 800 watts, but the motherboard died, and so I'm not just gonna get another used motherboard and then have that one die as well. So I'm upgrading the motherboard and I'm upgrading the processor alongside it. I think this might be the processor. Yes, this is the processor. This is the Intel Core i5 12600K. Because it was affordable, and I feel like anything else is a little bit overkill. I heard that this one doesn't overheat as much as the other ones. It doesn't drain as much power as like the 13600. But truthfully, I just did not want to spend more money than I needed to spend, because all of this in total was about $400, and I've already put way too many hundreds of dollars into my current setup. So I don't need to spend more money if I don't have to. Yeah, this box is kind of beat up, but we don't care. And then the third thing I got, I forgot what this is already. Oh, the cooler, the fan. I think it's like the deep cool something. I straight up just use PCPartPicker.com to do all this stuff because I'm not about to do more research than I need to do. And PC Part Picker ensures that everything is compatible. And yes, this is what is this? AK400 Zero Dark Performance CPU Cooler by Deep Cool. A cute little turquoise accent on there. Very nice. I'm going to unbox everything completely so we can really see what's inside and everybody can appreciate the unboxing experience. This is very pretty. It looks black. And oh god, hold on. I have to be very careful with this because motherboards I feel like are made of feathers. I don't know why motherboards die so easily. Maybe they intentionally named it Mother to give it a feminine quality of feminine sensitivity, feminine weakness. I don't know. But here she is. I'm not going to take her out of this. I'm just going to leave her in her little recyclable plastic packaging and pray that everything works. And then here, oh, we have this stuff, cables and stickers, European Union regulatory notices. Okay, I'm putting this all away. Goodbye, European Union. And then we have here the Intel Core i5-12600K that I'm going to be unboxing right now. First, we have to take off this little plastic thing that says Intel Factory Sealed. This is impossible. It's like there's little parts in it that seem like you'd be able to easily pull it off, but it's not happening. Factory sealage. Oh. Check it out. Let's go cardboard box. Oh. Okay, now we have to actually be careful. That's her, by the way. That is the Intel i5-12600K. And we can easily take her out of this packaging. Ooh. There's a little paper. Ooh. Everything's falling. Here she is. Intel Core. That is definitely the correct one. You probably can't read it, but that's okay. She's really in there. She's really stuck in there. She's really factory sealed in there. I'm going to leave her that way to keep her a bit protected. And I'm going to now unbox the Deep Cool Fan Cooler, CPU cooler, not the fan cooler, but it is a fan. This is very much a fan. Look at this DC, I think. But if you open it up, you see these things. These little, oh, this is like the mount that you put the fan on, and then I guess all these little screws and things you use to screw it on. I really fucking hope it fits. I made sure to pick one that fit, and I kept seeing like on PC Part Picker all the notifications like this thing might not fit, this thing might be too big, it might not fit. But I hope this one fits. I hope. Here we go. The Deep Cool CPU Cooler. That's a cooler, all right. That's definitely a CPU cooler. I'm gonna leave her in there as well. This is, I think, yeah, this thing. This is probably a power cable. And so I'm gonna leave this out here. And I guess the next step is to remove the current dead motherboard from my gaming PC. And so I'm just gonna place this down very carefully and then change the angle so we can do that. Okay, my friends, here is my computer. She has a beautiful little window. Some of you may recognize her from past videos where I fixed my broken computer and it broke again, so I have to fix it again. And this is a drawing tablet that I don't really need anymore because I have an iPad that I used to draw on. And also this is the old power supply that did not die, and I thought it died, so I bought a replacement that I probably didn't need, but I did upgrade my video card from a 960 to a 4070, so maybe I did need to upgrade. This is a 650 watt power supply, and I went to 800, which is a lot better. Let's get right into the news, I guess. Isn't that what Keemstar says? Keemstar's like, let's get right into the news. I'm going to unplug this Wi-Fi thing. Oh my god, I have to unplug everything. The next step here is to do this, okay? Unscrew this part and this part that you can't see. It's down here, but it's basically just screws that hold this window frame. You unscrew this a bit, and then the same over here. And you yank it out, and it just pops out really easily. I don't remember the name of this PC case, but this PC case has served me 6 or 7 years. This PC case has endured the test of time. This PC case has endured traveling across the country. Oh, I'm gonna take off my shoes, hold on. The shoes are off. Do you like my Animal Crossing socks? They're pink and they have Isabelle on them. I'm a big time Animal Crossing fan. But anyways, this PC case is very nice. She actually has lights when she's plugged in. Lights here on the power button and then under here. And I think underneath it that you can't see the part that I'm pointing at. But here she is. This is her with all of her clothes off. Very vulgar metaphor to use, but it's the truth. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to remove each individual piece and then take the motherboard out as to not risk damaging anything. So I'm gonna do that. And you guys can hang out with me as I do that. I'm gonna unplug this. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver in a second, but let me see. Oh, there's a lot of cables in here, guys. Okay, I lowered the camera a little bit so you can see the full PC case. I have 2 screwdrivers here, guys. I'm dual wielding right now. I need to unplug the power cable and then all the other things. There's 2 cables. There's one here and then one up here. And this one is such a bitch to plug in general because she has like so many pins. I can't even quantify. Maybe like 16, 20 pins. Oh god. You have to really like... Wow. I think this is the main power cable for the motherboard. And it connects to the power supply. This sucks so bad. This sucks so bad. This is why people pay other people to put the computer together. Like when I got this computer as a graduation gift, I'm pretty sure my dad paid people to put it together. And the whole time I thought he was gonna put it together because he knows computers, but he literally said like, I haven't done computers in so long. Here we go, I did it. It's this cable. You can't even see it. It's like, it's the biggest cable. It is the power cable. And then there's another one up here. It's a lot easier to take out, I think. It takes a little bit of jiggling around until it comes out. Oh my god. That hurt. I literally scraped some skin. You can probably see it. That's gonna get inflamed in a few seconds. But the cables are out. There's a few other cables here. I'm gonna take out the RAM sticks. These fucking RAM sticks. Corsair RAM sticks. Oh my god. The part of my hand that I just accidentally scraped keeps touching the cables and it hurts. Here we go. 1 RAM stick. Put that there. There's levers you have to press to release the RAM sticks from their enclosure and then you can pull them out. Oh my god. There we go. RAM stick number 2. I'm gonna say the next course of action is actually to take out the video card. I wanted to take out the fan first, but I'm taking out the video card instead because I just can't. This thing is such a diva to work with sometimes, and the last thing we need is to break the video card. And I did get like a 30-day warranty for my 4070 video card, but I tried setting it up and they ask you for like a receipt a receipt of purchase, and I bought it off Amazon, and I kept trying to put the receipt from Amazon, and they said it's not a acceptable receipt, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I guess it means no warranty coverage, so we cannot damage this thing. Let's see how to take it out. Oh yeah, the little thing I scraped on my hand is beginning to bleed. I'll make sure to disinfect that because I'm dealing with lots of dust right now. You know what? It might actually help so much more to put the PC case on its side. That's very intelligent. Oh my god. There we go. Nice and gentle. See how easy that was? The video card also has a little lever, a little switch that you have to press that locks it and unlocks it into the little, into the little thing that you slide it into. And I can't tell if it's unplugged or not. Usually, if it's unplugged, it's a lot easier to remove. You know what? I'm gonna use a screwdriver to push the little lever thing. I have to be careful not to damage the hard drive that is sitting literally directly next to it. What a beautiful card. I wish you guys could see it. You actually will be able to see it in a few short moments. The little golden detailing inside of it, the coils. I don't know if that's what you call them, but this is my beautiful 4070 by Gigabyte. Gigabyte GeForce RTX 4070. Classic, timeless. I mean, maybe not timeless. One day she will age. She will become rather irrelevant because of the upgrades. Why is there like shit on it? I'm sorry. There's like weird... Whoa, what the fuck is this? There are weird bits of like plastic that are easily scrapable. Like you can easily scrape them off. I don't like that. It's like on here. Is that dust? I can't tell what this is. Guys, some nerd in the comments, please tell me what this shit is. Do I just need to clean my computer? Somebody explain to me, send me a link of something on Amazon to buy to clean my computer, okay? Thank you. Okay, we need to make sure that she's stored safely right next to the RAM sticks sitting on my bed. Let's do the current cooler, the master cooler. This thing has also lived as long as the PC case, and it has served me super duper well. Oh, there's like springs that the screws are attached to. There's screws that I can't access because there's like a plastic thing. You can see it right here. This black plastic thing attached to this silver looking thing. This is clipped on. You have to remove it like this. Look how good I am with computers, you guys. Look how good. I'm a gamer girl. Look at me, this gamer girl. Look how good she's doing. Oh my god. So yeah, I didn't have to watch a single YouTube tutorial. This is all based off memory. This is just the trauma of having to fix my computer so many times. I've learned this the hard way. But hey, if I ever have kids of my own, or if I adopt kids, then I will know how to set up their computers, and I can teach them how to set up their computers and become awesome internet influencer content creators that game and live stream and do whatever they please. So really, there's a bright side to everything at the end of the day. Even if it seems hopeless, your agony is your triumph. I don't know how to take this thing out. Oh, just kidding. I popped it out. And I'm gonna see how... Ooh. That's good coverage, you guys. Look how good the coverage is. The entire processor is covered, and it's not spilling over or anything. The temperatures were always good on my computer. I think the only issue was just a faulty motherboard. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, I think motherboards are made of feathers. I think they're made of like chicken egg shells, like some kind of extremely sensitive material, very weak material. SATA cables are difficult when you have a fat ass video card, because the video card takes up so much space that you actually can't use some of the SATA ports. Computers can be very insane. Computers are not for the faint of heart. Computers are for nerds and geniuses such as myself. Computers are for people that like to challenge themselves, I think. This motherboard is dead anyway, so I'm going to remove the CMOS battery. I always thought that was a funny name for the battery. Sea moss, like sea moss in the ocean. Like, what is this? The ocean? Under the sea. No, this is not the ocean. This is computers. This is the CMOS battery. The amount of fucking times that I've tried removing a CMOS battery and plugging it back in to fix my computer. I literally have no words. I'm very excited to get back into gaming content. I'm very excited to get back into Minecraft. I'm very excited to play emulated video games like Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation, except on my computer. I don't know if that's legal. If it's not legal, then I will not be playing emulated games on my PC. I will be purchasing a PlayStation and a used copy of the video game, okay? I'm kind of glad that this motherboard died because it was RGB, and I don't like RGB stuff. I really don't like that. I think it makes no difference to me. I don't care about looking at the computer. I actually get annoyed when the computer lights up while I'm trying to sleep, and then I have to shut it off. Here we go. Here's my old motherboard, everybody. Mission accomplished. I've been recording for 25 minutes. That is insanity. This is probably going to be a long video, and I, again, am going to milk it for shorts. All right, I'm going to get to work now on the new motherboard. Okay, bad news, everybody. I just looked everywhere in my room to find my thermal paste, and I can't find it anywhere, so I'm going to postpone the putting together of this motherboard and the assembly until I get the thermal paste, because I just want to get it all done in one day. I don't want to start and then have to stop. Like, I just want to finish it all in one go. So I'm going to order the thermal paste, hopefully get it overnight because I have Amazon Prime, and then I will meet you guys again when I have the thermal paste. Hello everybody, it's the next day. I know I'm still wearing the same shirt. I literally washed it last night so I could wear it again today. So I ordered the thermal paste yesterday. Amazon says that it's 3 stops away from where I live, so I'm just gonna wait for that to arrive, and in the meantime, I'm gonna start assembling the fan, the CPU cooler, and I still have to remove the motherboard from the plastic lining so you guys get to see that. Here she is. Oh my god. Here she is again. Once again, the MSI B760 Tomahawk motherboard. Okay, how do I remove this without killing it? This is so scary, you guys. Motherboards are made of feathers. I think I'm gonna slide it gently onto my desk. Wish me luck. Let's try this, okay? Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. There we go. Oh, she's pretty. This is a nice, clean, brand new motherboard. There we go. All done. And this says recyclable. Conductive grid bag. That's gone now. Here she is. You guys can take a closer look, actually. Here is the motherboard and all of her little bits and pieces. She has all of these ports to do all of these things. Oh, I forgot. I made sure to have like a USB-C port. That's cool. I've never had that before on a PC. And this thing needs to come off. If I just do this, there we go. And then gently lift it up. And this is where the processor goes. And we have to make sure we remove this before putting the processor on. If I could remember how to take it off. Oh, it's kind of like clipped in. Ooh, okay, that was easy. So yeah. The processor sits right there, and then you clamp it down with this thing, and you have to make sure that there's thermal paste on it because you have to kind of glue the fan, the cooler over it. I hope this is a good angle where you can see me work on this motherboard properly, but basically, I have the instruction manual right here, and I'm gonna start off with putting the framing for the CPU cooler, and then I can add the processor and then glue everything together. I also have like the little SSD here. I might actually start with the SSD first. Guys, I don't know where to put my SSD. This is literally... Hold on, let me look at the manual. Okay, I found it. I didn't even have to use the manual. The manual didn't help. It didn't say anything, but on the box it says there's an M2 part, and that's what the SSD is. It's an M2 because it's the tiny stick one. It's not the bigger box one. And there's like a cover that I had to screw off, this thing. And then there's like plastic on it. It's not sticky, but it's just like a plastic little foam pad. I can see right here where to install it, so that's good. And I'm going to place this tiny, tiny little stick right into this thing. I don't think you guys can see, but this is, if you can zoom in on YouTube and you can look right here where I'm pointing, that is where it goes. Tiny, tiny screwdrivers for babies. This is satisfying. Nice. This is like a nice motherboard, you guys. I'm glad I got a brand new one. I'm gonna mount the CPU cooler now, but not the whole thing, just like the basics. So this piece right here goes on the back, and I'm not about to flip over my motherboard. I'm just gonna kind of hold onto it gently. This thing, if you look at it very closely, there's these little holes that the screws are supposed to go into. I think you have to slide it up. The manual shows like arrows. Oh, it clicked. It's clicking. There we go. Look how nice. Wow. That's so satisfying. Okay, now it should fit perfectly because it literally was not fitting. Boom! Oh, perfect. Clean, clean fit. Bam! All right. I'm gonna wait until I get the thermal paste and then I'll come back. Okay, great news. The thermal paste has arrived. It's this thing, Arctic MX6 thermal compound, 4 grams. And what I'm gonna do is I ripped off a little piece of like card stock, I guess is what you call it, like a piece of paper that's thicker than paper, but not too thick. And then I'm gonna use that as kind of like a spatula to spread the thermal paste evenly, because the last thing I want is to have it leak or spill over or anything crazy. I want it to be perfect, just like I did last time on the dead motherboard. Here we go. And yeah, here it is. It's very tiny, very, very tiny. This thing was like $6. And I think you can use it 4 times. And this is the exact one I got before, and I could not find it anywhere. Take this guy out. He's still in the box, the processor. Here she is. Intel Core i5. Can you see that? i5 12600K. Let's put the thermal paste on while it's in this little plastic case. So this guy is gonna go in, in a little bit of an X formation. There's 4 little dots here that you can use to gauge how much thermal paste you're putting, and you don't want to go over 1 dot, because if you put too much thermal paste, again, it's gonna leak and it's gonna spill over and it's gonna make everything weird. So I have to be careful not to overdo it. Let's see if I can show you guys. So if you see the little dots, this comes out very easily, and I'm literally making an X. X marks the spot. I guess I'll put like a dot here. Oh, you guys can't see. A dot there. A dot here. A dot there. The dots here. I don't see any change, but it's supposed to be a gauge to show you. Okay, this is what I've got going on. I'm going to spread it, again, like I've said, and make sure that it's not too much. Here's my little piece of paper. I literally ripped this off of a gift card, okay? This is not that complicated. And here, I'm going to carefully spread it evenly. I would have preferred to have like a plastic spatula, because the last thing I would want is to have pieces of paper underneath a very heated object inside of an electrical box, because that could probably catch on fire and make things a lot more hot. This is not that much thermal paste. I'm gonna put just a tiny little bit more. The dot there. Dot here. And a little there. There we go. It's kind of artistic. We're getting creative here. Yeah, I've seen a lot of nerds on the internet argue what is the best way to apply thermal paste. Should you put a dot? Should you put an X? Should you put a square? Should you just go crazy? Should you do zigzags? And in my opinion, I just want it to work. As long as it works, that's all that matters. And if I don't spread it out evenly like this, then I don't really know if it's going to work 100%. Scraping off a little bit of the excess. This should be perfect, right guys? It's not too much. It's like a nice thin layer and it's fully covered but not over the edges. And I have so much excess thermal paste on this thing. Just wrap them up. Wrap it up, y'all. All done. And yeah, the circle thing is not really working out. There's zero difference in the circles. That should not be making that sound. Hold on. I am freaking out. Okay, I just read a Reddit thread on my iPad and everybody is saying that this is normal for it to make cracking sounds and crunching sounds. So let's try it again. Oh, no problems. It's all done. She's in. Look at her. Look at her. Look how beautiful. What do you guys think of my thermal paste job? Did I do a good job? Here, take a closer look, y'all. If motherboards were made out of like turtle shells, tortoise shells, they might be a lot more durable. Even like alligator scales, something more durable than feathers, please. Eggshells. Forget eggshells. You guys need turtle shells. Over at MSI, Asus, you guys need to pick something more durable than feathers to build your motherboards out of. We have the technology, clearly. If we can make gaming computers that can mine Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, then you can make a motherboard that's not made out of feathers. Certainly. We have to have the technology. If we can put a man on the moon, then we can make a motherboard that's not made of feathers. He's wearing a hat. He has a little bit of an outfit going on. I have to take off his hat and his shoes. And here we are. Now, again, these things clip on. This set of clips seems a lot easier than the master cooler clips. It's like you have an actual thing that you can grip, like a thin, oh, this is real. Whoa, what is this stuff? Plastic. You guys can't see it, but it's like this plastic thing, elastic. I don't know. That's so weird. This is way nicer. This is way easier than the master cooler. I'm very glad that I could upgrade it. The master cooler, you have to do all sorts of like yoga poses. Tai Chi. You have to do like Tai Chi to fit the master cooler onto the motherboard, but this thing, the deep cool. The deep cool's a lot easier. We got it. We got it. I got it. We got it. As a child, I was very into Legos. I still love Legos, but I don't have the time or the money to be spending on Legos. I am an adult. So, I still enjoy putting things together like this computer that reminds me of Legos. Okay, now we clip this thing on. Now, that's on. Perfect! Look at her. She's on. Oh, the RAM sticks. These bad boys right here. These bad boys right here. These RAM sticks. These Vengeance LPX DDR4 RAM sticks. Let's make sure they're clean first. Make sure they click. When you're installing your RAM sticks, make sure they click in. Alright? Like, just like that. On each end. Alright. Beautiful. I've grabbed the motherboard over here. Now I just have to carefully, very carefully, put it into the case. Now to put the screws into the motherboard and secure it to the case. Here are my screws. that I will use with a screwdriver. Crisscross applesauce. And then pray. The screw is screwing. The screw is screwing and it's done. Now just 4 more to go, I think. I'm gonna clean some of this dust. Gross, 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 gross. Look how gross this is. I just know some nerd is watching this like, why is this girl wiping her fan with a paper towel? She should have this X, Y, and Z towel from ABC, God knows where instead. Shout out to that guy. Maybe he should send me towels to use to wipe. Ew! To wipe this down. Sorry, I really don't want my hair getting dusty. I will be washing my hair today anyways. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. So one of the SATA cables somehow got stuck under the motherboard after I have already fastened the motherboard with the screws. So I'm gonna have to unscrew everything again. Jesus Christ. Okay, I re-screwed everything. I was able to put the screws into much better positions, and all that's left at this point is to install the RTX 4070 video card. There we go. Nice. We're pretty much done. All we have to do now is put it back up and put the plug in the power cable, and then put the little frame on it. Gently lift it up. Nice. And then put the frame on. Okay. Just like so. Slide it in. And then tighten the screws. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you've watched this entire video, this is a lot of footage I'm recording that I have to go and edit, and I just hope it was as entertaining as possible to watch me put together my computer for the 100th time. Switch it on. Now is the moment of truth. The light. Oh my god, the lights are coming on, you guys. Let's see if it stays on. You can see my little video card spinning around in there. Right there. Beautiful. I still think it's funny that I didn't realize it was an RGB video card when I bought it. I really thought it was normal. And then I plugged it in and it started going crazy. Uh-oh, it died. Oh, it came back on. That might be normal. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm gonna hope that it's just setting up. At least it's turning on. That's all that matters. Oh, so beautiful, it worked. You guys, it's actually working. I don't have to take it to a PC repair store again. I don't think I have any issues. You can see all my stats over here. The CPU seems to be doing good. The processor, there she is, 12600. Beautiful temperatures, oh my goodness. I guess all that there's left to do is wait on these things to install, but that's really it. I am super duper pleased with the results. Please excuse the mess in my environment, but this is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my content, subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out the merch. I have such cute merch that I designed myself. These are all of my drawings, okay? Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.